Hello, friends. Susan Axelrod here, the Confidence Coach. Welcome to the Confidence Zone. Today, I would like to speak with you about the difference between confidence and arrogance. The fundamental difference has to do with you and how you feel. This distinction is so important. I personally suffered for many, many years not realizing or distinguishing for myself the difference between arrogance and confidence. So we know what arrogance looks like. It looks like a know-it-all. It looks like someone who comes across as having it all together. It looks like somebody kind of looking down their nose at you. Arrogance looks like judgment quite a bit, judgment of other, not good enough, not as good as I am, right? What does confidence look like? If arrogance looks like those things, what does confidence look like? To me, confidence looks like humility. Confidence looks like responsibility, accountability, and being empowered. Confidence looks like being in connection with other, in authentic connection with other, and having the other's best interest in mind. Confidence looks like understanding and feeling the synergistic energy of working in partnership without worry about competition. In the new world order that we're in the Aquarian age, in the new earth, as my dear friend Cornelia Stephanie calls it, I call it in intuitive business. When you allow your intuition, when you believe your intuition, you trust your intuition, and you allow and give permission for your intuition to rise, then you can be in confidence. When you connect up to your deep intuition, which comes from your inner sense of self, your inner knowing, then you're breaking through the arrogance. So one of the things that happens when you step out in arrogance is that you develop worry and concern and anxiety. And then from there, you may become impatient, abrupt, short-tempered. You may do things that are undermining of others, etc. Arrogance is up on the surface. Confidence is here. It's inside and it goes deep, right? So this is a very important distinction for you to make. Especially as women executives and women leaders, we're often, called bitchy or whatever. If we step confidently out, we're told that we're being arrogant when we show our intuitive self. And oftentimes this begins to undermine our own sense of self. So, as women, sometimes we do experience men as arrogant, especially when they are seemingly intentionally undermining our value, or even thoughtlessly snubbing our worth. So this conversation today is very important about arrogance versus confidence. And I want to ask you, if you get where I'm coming from, I want to ask you, when you think of yourself and how you put yourself forth, how you step out in leadership, do you feel like you're an arrogant leader? Do you feel like you're in your arrogance? Or do you feel confident? So as the confidence coach, I have had the journey of a million steps from the time that I used to suffer from other people calling me arrogant. I have been blessed. I grew up in privilege. I had love and support and opportunity in my life. And I thank God for that. And I'm aware of that. And I'm grateful to my core for all of that. As a result of these things, I have often come across as knowing things. I don't call myself smart. I'm not like the smartest person in the room. I have family members and friends who are like brilliant, but I'm not smart or brilliant in that way. I am, however, after a journey of 25 years into enlightenment, I am intuitive, and I only speak about what I know. So you're never gonna hear me coming on here and speak about the supply chain or something that's out of my wheelhouse that I don't really know anything about. One of the ways I grew into my confidence was to only speak about things that I know. I also drill down very, very deeply into what I already know, and as a result, have high expertise in my areas. So I do also face risk, should I say maybe pretty easily. I guess I have a high risk tolerance, which it is easier to have a high risk tolerance when you come from privilege. I want to call that out. But I haven't been afraid to be, looked down on or called names or whatever. And so depending on your upbringing, your background, the privileges you've had, the mentoring you've had, the supports that you've had in place, all these things can help you really be in your confidence sense of self instead of, which is deep down in your soul connected space, instead of in arrogance. So this is where I want to leave it with you today, folks. I want to really, right at the beginning of the year, as we look out ahead into 2022, I want to invite you to think about confidence versus arrogance. And this also speaks to the value of your worth. When you are confident, especially on a soul level, of what it is that you're doing and what it is that you're offering, the services you provide, the impact space that you're in, the giving that you do, then you can get more connected to your value offering. But if you're in the arrogance space where you're on the surface attempting to pontificate about things that are not in your core knowledge base, your intuition base, then you are disconnected from the value of your worth. Then I was just talking with two different clients today about this. I can so easily charge the prices that I charge because as it is, I only do what I do. I'm in such high confidence and knowing of the value of my worth that I think I undercharge. And because I know the value of my worth, not because I'm arrogant, but because of what people tell me, because I have a full client book, because most of my current clients are renewal clients who want to continue working with me or clients who have come back to me and on and so on and so on. So knowing the difference, understanding, giving thought to the difference between confidence and arrogance is important for your own value offering. That's it. If this video is helpful for you, I would love to ask you to like this video. You may be seeing me live on any one of 3 different platforms: Facebook, LinkedIn, or YouTube. Wherever you're seeing this, I want to say hello. Hey, great to welcome you to my neighborhood and invite you to like the video and share it if you feel it's been useful. Okay, friends, that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow for Live at 5. Bye-bye.